part. We finally made it, man. This took months to get this started. And we are finally doing the test episode for Outtake Gentlemen's Club. We got it running, and I'm happy. I want to just thank the fans, you guys on Snapchat for watching. You have been so supportive to me and my friend here, and I can't thank you guys enough. Thank you for all of you have done. It does not go unnoticed. So if you're listening to the podcast, I'm here with Elijah, aka Eli, aka Magician's Nephew, aka The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, aka J.R. Rowling.
J.R. Rowling?
Oh, is it J.R.R.?
J.R. Tolkien?
Tolkien. Oh, Tolkien. I'm sorry. Tolkien.
Dang, dude. Tolkien. I don't even want to be compared to that fool.
Wow. Ooh. I watched a quick video on him today, and he was talking about his characters and how people think he's evil, and how he's the Satan because he made Game of Thrones and
Oh, you talking about George R.R. Martin?
Oh yeah, same thing.
No, not the same thing, bruh. Wow. Yeah, wow.
So, Eli,
that's pretty accurate.
Your fans want to know, what have you been up to lately? What is Mr. Watson up to, Dr.
Mr.
Eli?
Watson? Mr. Watson's just kind of chilling, kind of doing as much as I can for Jonra right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, biggest thing. It was cool to meet Tai Lopez a couple.
Yeah,
of
you met
weeks
Tai,
ago.
Mr. Tai Lopez. How was that?
That was cool. He was a very nice guy.
Yeah.
So it's a funny story. It was actually a long day after filming. I got home. Grandma started making me some dinner. I went on Snapchat. I followed Tai on Snapchat, and it was kind of weird.
Yeah.
But kind of cool.
Uh-huh.
Because I don't know why. I don't always check his Snapchat, but I happened to check it that night, and it said that he posted 2 minutes ago. I watched it, and it showed him on City Walk. And if you watch our vlogs, you know that we work on City Walk.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, oh my goodness, I think I could just meet him right now. Wouldn't that be crazy?
And touch his face.
Maybe not that far, but... And I was about to give up. I turned around to leave, and boom, there he was.
It was a miracle.
It was all by himself.
Miracle
It was wild. So I was like...
He's just there. And
I don't know. I've never really been starstruck before
Yeah.
until I met him. And now I understand what that really means. Because I was just Tai Lopez. And I started walking towards him. And I don't know if I freaked him out or whatever. Because he was he didn't freak out. But somebody just calls out your name and starts walking to it.
Who is this?
Yeah, basically. And then...
He didn't know he was that famous himself.
Yeah. And so he was like, hey, man. And he shook my hand. And then I was like, dude, you've inspired me and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, what's your name? And then at that moment it clicked. I was like, I didn't introduce myself.
He just dude, I love your stuff. I want to be just like you. And Ty's like, that's awesome, but what's your name?
Yeah. So I was like, yeah. So then we started talking. And then he was going to keep going.
Yeah.
And I was like, I hate to bother you some more, but can I get a picture with you?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, oh, sure. And, I started talking to him. I started talking to him about Jonra and everything, you know what I mean? And then the conversation came to this, moment where it was right for him to leave. Mm-hmm. But I was like, oh, I hate to do this, but I want to get a picture with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because in this day and age, if you don't get a picture, it didn't happen.
It didn't happen, man.
So I was like, I need a picture. And he was like, oh, I'll just put you on my Snapchat.
Awesome.
And
Isn't that amazing, people? He put him on Snapchat. How nice is he?
So
How nice is Tai Lopez?
And then after that, our Instagram followers doubled.
Yeah.
It's not incredible. We only had 30, and then now we have 60.
The fact that he
actually,
up,
we just lost 2 followers.
Oh, it happens, people. It happens. Haters.
I was on Instagram Insights, and they were like, over the past 7 days, you've gotten -2 followers. I was like, no, and whenever you check Insights on any of the social media, you gotta see it going up.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. That's your goal. It always.
Obviously, we screwed up somehow over the past 7 days to lose followers, You know what I mean? So
maybe we're not posting enough. I think we should post enough. Maybe we didn't post at all. Maybe, people say, oh, you guys don't post anything. You guys are a bunch of teenagers.
yeah, I don't know.
We don't care. I don't care, me personally. I like to quote what the website says. What does the website say? Let me go back to the website. If you want to know, if you are a hater and you feel like, I don't want to follow these people are just like, I can do what these guys are doing. Well, let me go to the website. And if you click the little arrow, the little lines, you go to About Us. And what does About Us say? About Us says, hold up, it's loading. Give me 1 second. I want to get you guys the exact quote. But
I mean, I guess this is the perfect time to bring it up. This is something that we're working on.
Yeah.
Is getting new Wi-Fi at our place because it's too slow.
I'm so honest.
It's too slow.
Yes, it's really slow.
I mean,
in fact, it's a little. I can just get my phone. Why am I doing this?
I was uploading a business meeting to YouTube today, which you can't watch as a consumer.
Why? I don't want to watch it, Eli. I want to be part of the meetings.
No. But I was uploading when it took 3 hours. The meeting was only 11 minutes. I was like, bro,
No.
what? So
Yeah. So it's loaded. The About Us page, quote, it says, Jonra is a group of extremely diverse people coming from various faiths and backgrounds who are united by their passion to create great content. Or we started out as some wild college kids who wanted to make some awesome movies, whichever one you prefer. So the way I look at it is there's two things of genre. You have the nice side that, a lot of people has been involved. A lot of people has been on this team now, new members and old. Some may not fit that requirement, they're...
Well, I mean, honestly, genre is a positive thing. And so, that's what all the stories should be. They should be positive. I mean, that doesn't mean we can't have dark stories, but you know what I mean? People focus on dark too much. They want darkness just for the sake of it. But, I'm more in favor of how Lord of the Rings went dark. You know what I mean? Because Lord of the Rings can get dark at some points, but they always bring it back because there's that hope that there's good in the world. You know what I mean? And there's bad things that happen, but that doesn't mean there's not good too. So, you know what I mean? I think what Sam said at the end of the Two Towers, I don't remember exactly what he said, but
Can you find the quote?
I can try, but I mean, it's a beautiful quote. Here, I'm gonna try to find it, but alright, it's like in the great stories, Mr. Frodo, the ones that really mattered. Full of darkness and danger, they were, and sometimes you didn't want to know the end, because how could the end be happy? How could the world go back to the way it was when so much bad happened? But in the end, it's only a passing thing, this shadow. Even darkness must pass. A new day will come, and when the sun shines, it will shine out the clearer. Those were the stories that stayed with you, that meant something, even if you were too small to understand why. Yeah, that right there. I mean, some of the things are so, I mean, when my brother or other people who are going to be signed to Jonra Records, as we're going to start calling it soon, release stuff, you'll get early access to the albums, a couple days early. You'll be able to get live streams, so maybe not podcasts, but we have a couple other ideas and shows that we have in mind to live stream for you guys. If you guys want to catch the live stream, exclusive articles, we're thinking about releasing a couple specialized articles that you might want to read for maybe $1 or $2 to read it. Gentlemen's Club is the biggest one. It's going to be one of our podcasts.
Gentlemen's Club is the main podcast. We have a rotating third chair every episode, and also guests, more than just 3 people. And we just talk about pop culture, movies, TV, game, anything, sport. I don't know, anything's Gentlemen's Club. And so you get to, if you want to, you can actually write us in the comment when we post the first episode and let us know what guest you want for the next one. We always ask at the end of the episode, so you'll know which guest we're expecting to come. And we have a lot of cool people lined up already, and hosting by me, Crystal. You will see Eli. Everybody's there. The gang's all here. We're not going anywhere. Trinity is what they call us, and so it's pretty cool. So that's gonna be the awesome. That's what all this hype is for. Is Gentlemen's Club. And then we have Outtake. Outtake is the next podcast, which is more tiers on a professional level, where we try to get people from the industry that we can meet that are willing to come and sit down with us, and we have a conversation. We interview. We not really interview. We just have a conversation about what they do, their craft is, and talk about the industry today and the past, and like we compare the two, and we look into a deep, thorough conversation and see what we can do better, And it's pretty cool. If you want to learn how to get better at your craft, I recommend Outtake because you're gonna get industry professionals most of the time, all the time actually. So I recommend going through that and going through Patreon. Patreon is the best way to do it. And so when we get that page running up, we'll let you know, and you get to see all the info we have and all the videos for a small fee per month, and that's pretty much it. So tell your friends about it, But I think that's about it for the episode, you guys. Thank you for listening. I know it was a lot of information overload, but we're so happy to have everything going. People around here have been absolutely fantastic. We have a Jonra cell phone now. Isn't that crazy? So we're doing a lot of good things. We couldn't have done it without you guys. At the end of the day, I know I couldn't. I don't know about Mr. Watson over here, but like.
I mean, yeah, that's why. I mean, I want to interact with you guys on a good level, maybe not a personal level, but I want to interact with you guys, keep in touch with you guys. If we do
anything that makes you emotionally, share it. If it's good, share it.
Comment, tell us
we're
what
interested.
you think.
We're interested. So thank you, and thank you for listening. And we can be grateful. And here's our little tune to send you guys away.
Yep. Have a good one.